Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the BBW pay scale. Now, the BBW pay scale is based on women who are plus pounds that have to pay to get a man. Yes, this is going to trigger a lot of BBWs, overweight, obese, whatever you want to call them, because there is a difference. But we're putting them all in the same category, which is you're big. You're bigger than what you're supposed to be. Therefore, if men can't get the type of women that they desire physically, then you're going to have to pay to get a man. That's just what it is. Men are tired of hearing, you're independent, you're a boss, you're a diva, you don't need a man. You hear that a lot from women nowadays. A man doesn't define them. They can pay their own bills. Well, guess what? We're going to accept that. We're going to accept that. You got women who say that a man should accept them as they are, as far as weight. So if we're going to do that, guess what? You're going to have to pay to be with us from now on. If we got to get overweight women or obese women, you're going to have to pay. But you're going to have to pay based on how much you weigh. That's just the way it is. So the average woman weighs 170 pounds and stands at 64 inches, which is 5'4". Other statistics say 5'5", 5'4 and a half, but I regularly would say between 5'4" and 5'5" is the average woman height. Now, the thing is, it's different for ethnic backgrounds. So Asian women are at 132 pounds. So they're basically X'd out of this. Hispanic women weigh a whopping 169 pounds. 169 pounds. White women weigh a whopping 170 pounds. Black women weigh a whopping 186 pounds. This is average. This is average. Now, when you look at women and you see that they are as big as men, or even bigger, you start to think, well, wow, why should I accept this when I'm not this big? Why should I accept this when, as for a man, you're generally in the right weight class, but now you have to deal with women who are big? And they're telling you should deal with it. Right? They're telling you this is your problem now. So if men are going to deal with this, right? If men have to chuck it up and say, you know what, they can't say anything, guess what? Now you have to pay to get a man. You got to pay to be with a man. You have to pay to be with a man now. Yeah, you don't like it. Of course you don't like it. Of course you don't like it. Of course. You're listening to this and you're saying, this guy's out of his mind. Well, of course, I sound out of my mind to you because you're the one who's going to be coming out of pocket. You're the one who's going to be coming out of pocket. You. You're the one who's going to have to, now, when you look at a guy and you like him and you think he's attractive, but you're overweight, you're going to have to pay for that guy. Now, the thing is, even if this guy is slightly overweight or whatever, you're still going to have to pay for him. And I'm going to tell you why. See, back in the days, women were judged on their femininity. And what I mean by their femininity, we're talking, the biggest one was their weight. Men like dainty women, tiny women, small feet, small hands. It's cute. You judge men not on their appearance, but you used to judge men on how they were providers. You used to judge men on what type of work they did, or how many hours of work they did, and you judge the women on their appearance. So now, since you guys, women, I'm talking about the women, now that you women decided you don't need to weigh a certain amount of weight anymore to attract a man, we're not attracted to it. So if we're not attracted to it, the only way that can get us attracted to it is your wallet. Now you got to pay us. Now you have to pay us. And there is a pay scale. There is a pay scale. Now, I'm not going to say the pay scale right now, but I'm going to give you an example. The example is, if you are a woman, right? Let's say you're 5'5". You're supposed to be weighing 114 pounds at 5'5". Now, you can stretch a little. You can go up to 124 pounds at 5'5". But after that, no more. Once you go over 124 pounds, because the scale that I have is, if you're 5'1", you can weigh between 100 to 110 pounds. 5'2", you can weigh from 104 to 114 pounds. 5'3", you can weigh 107 to 117 pounds. 5'4", 110 to 120 pounds. 5'5", 114 to 124 pounds. Once you go over at 5'5", go over 124 pounds, yeah, it's time to go in your wallet. It's time to go in your wallet. So if you weigh 100, if you're 5'5" and you weigh 144 pounds, 134, 144, 154, yeah, it's time to open up your wallet. It's time to open up your wallet. Now, this video is telling you what you're going to have to do. The next video is going to tell you how much you're going to have to pay. How much money you're going to have to pay. Oh, yes, you're going to have to pay. You're going to have to pay. I remember dealing with this woman who was overweight, and she was older. And yes, she had to pay thousands. She had to pay thousands. 2,000 here, 6,000 there, 8,000 here. She had to pay thousands. Because it's not fun rolling around in a sack with something big. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. Men, we're visual. We like our woman to look nice. We go out, you're busting all out of your goddamn clothes. Certain clothes you can't wear. You got the lunch lady arms. And we're supposed to be attracted to that? No. But I tell you what, we'll deal with it. And you will become attractive once you start shelling out money. No dough, no glow. You will not glow without the dough. We'll make you feel like you're glowing once you start paying, but you will not glow without the dough. So, this is an introduction to a channel that men need to start listening to, because from now on, you will not be out there dealing with overweight women for free. This is not happening no more. You women will now have to pay. If you're overweight, there is a pay scale, and I will get to that pay scale the next video I do. But until next time, this is the BBW pay scale.